Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. So, today we'll start chapter 5 more about HTML. So, what is the full form of HTML? You must have learned in your previous class. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So, everyone take out your book, open page number 76. HTML 1 activity is given there in page 76. Already we have done that activity. So what is HTML? Last class I have explained you. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a layout specification of it is a layout specification script that is used for creating web pages. We have already learned how to create web pages, website in class 7. Again, I will recall the previous year's commands. So HTML starts with HTML and /HTML, and these are the angular bracket. You have to start HTML with HTML and you have to end HTML with /HTML. Two slash are there, forward and backward slash, so you have to give this one. Then head and head. Inside the head you will write the heading section. Then title and title, you will give the title of the document. Inside the title, if you want to give anything, you can give. Inside the body you will write the contents of the documents. Then total H1 to H6, total 6 headings are given. Then we will learn how to create a table, how to create list, everything in this class. So HTML, every HTML document begins with HTML tags, ends with /HTML tag. Body and body. Within angular bracket you will write body and /body. Tag enclose the main contents of a web page in HTML document. P stands for paragraph. It is used to create a paragraph on a web page. BR stands for line break. This tag is used to create a line break on a web page so that the text can be displayed from the next line. Now HR stands for horizontal line. If you want to give a line, then we use horizontal line and we specify the width of the line. Font tag, this is used to change the font properties of the text. A stands for anchor tag. It is used to create hyperlink on a web page. Now few more HTML tags. We'll learn few more HTML tags. Already we have learned this. We have already learned to create web pages in previous class. In class 7, how to create web pages we have learned. We have to write the coding in Notepad. Then you have to save that coding by giving HTML extension. So already we have learned this one. So let us create a new page that will serve as the home page of our previous website, that will create through this chapter. So how to create web page, already I have told you. You need a notepad to write the HTML coding. So open a new blank notepad file, type in it the HTML code like given in your book. It is given in page number 76. Then save the file by the name incredibleindia.html and view the HTML document file in the web browser by right clicking on the HTML file and pointing to open with an option, then choosing any web browser from the file. So in this way you can create a web page. First you will open Notepad, then you will type the HTML coding there, then save the file by giving any name .html. Then you can view in the web browser by clicking any browser. Suppose you have Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, you can click on any browser, then you open your file. So in this way, like you will write Incredible India, you will choose your file name, then you will save this one. Already I have saved, the file name is appeared here. Then you double click there or you click on open with, it will open. Now you can view your web page. Now adding images to a web page. Adding an image to a web page makes it more attractive, meaningful, and visually appealing. We can insert images in a web page by using img tag, which is an empty tag. So img tag has several attributes that are used to specify the source, height, width, border, and alignment of the picture. So these are the attributes of img tag. Now SRC. SRC, the full form is source. So you will write image SRC then file name to identify the location of the image file. Image should be in .bmp, .gif, .jpeg format. Already I have told you the full form of everything. So children, you have to write the full form of all those things. Then align. Image align equal to left or right to specify the alignment of the image. Suppose you want to give alignment. Now image border thickness in pixel. It gives border to an image. The thickness of the border ranges from 1 to 10 pixel. Next height. Image height equal to height in pixel to specify the height of the image in pixel. So in this way it specify height. Width also you can give, width equal to image width. So let us now use the img tag and its various attributes to add an image to our home page incredible.india.html having width 275 pixels and height 275 pixel, width 250 pixels, and an alignment right, border thickness 4 pixel by performing activity given on the next page. This activity is given in page number 78. So here you have to give img src equal to image jpg. So in that you have to give that one, height equal to 275, width equal to 250, and border equal to 4. So open the notepad file, then Incredible India, add image tag and its attribute, then save the file, then view the file by right clicking there. Then you can see the height and width of the image appears on the web page. So it is important to keep the image file and the HTML document file in the same folder. Otherwise you will have to specify the complete path with source attribute rather than giving just file name. So image file and HTML document file both you have to keep in same place. Now one more tag, center tag. Center tag is a container tag, container element, and used to align text images in the center of the web page. This tag is especially useful for center aligning the images because we cannot do using this img tag. So the syntax is center text or image, then you can give center slash. Now using one HTML coding is given in page number 78. So children, you have to do that one. It is given in page number 78. So there you have to give the center tag. You have to write HTML, then head, then title, centering the image, title, then head close, then body close, then center image src equal to elephant.jpg and center. Use of center tag. This is the coding and this one is the diagram. Now lists in HTML. So what are lists in HTML? A number of related items or names written in sequence is called list. You must have seen your mother has made list while shopping, or you have made list while going for anywhere else you want to purchase the books. So we used to give numbers there, 1 2 3 4. So list is a number or related items names written in a sequence is called list. You can see the diagram over here. So for list we use li tag. Then there are two types of list, unordered list and ordered list. So OL stands for ordered list and UL stands for unordered list. While working in MS Word, we have learned to create two types of list, unordered, ordered list. So now HTML allows to create both these types of list using UL and OL tag respectively. So creating unordered list. Unordered means UL. So unordered or bulleted lists are used when the items in a list are required to be in specific order. Some of the rules to create unordered lists are given below. So unordered list is enclosed within UL or /UL tag. You can see this one. Each item in the list given with the help of LI tag. You can write LI. And the type attribute of UL tag allows you to specify the type of bullet. Suppose you want to take a disc, square, circle to produce dark circle bullets, square bullets and white circle bullets respectively before the list item. So syntax for unordered list, you have to write like this: UL type equal to disc, square or circle, anything you can, any one you have to choose. Then you will give list item 1, list item 2, list item 3. So 3 types of list you can give. Now bullets are produced by the type attribute. Disc bullet is like this, then square like square, and circle is only hollow circle. So this is the syntax of unordered list. Students, you have to write the syntax in your notebook and you have to use this one in your program. So let us now create another web page named indianheritage.html and create an unordered list. So the steps are: open a new blank file in Notepad. Type the text and the HTML code in it as shown here. It is given in your book. Save the file by indianheritage.html. So here you have to specify UL type equal to disc, LI list. LI stands for list, Taj Mahal, then LI Qutub Minar, then LI Red Fort, LI Agra Fort, then Hawa Mahal, Ajmer Fort, or all the places. You have give LI Sanchi Stupa, then UL close. You have closed the you have to close the UL, then B close, body close. So this example is given in page number 79. So your homework, you have to write this coding in Notepad and save this one by giving any name, like any of your name you can give .html, then view that one by right clicking, then open that in any of your browser like Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. You have to open that one in any of your browser. So in this way you can create a unordered list. One activity is given in page number 80. So you have to do that activity. See, save the notepad file, view it, and then choosing the web browser from the list. Now see, all the things appear in a list. So activity: creating a bulleted list with square and circular bullets. Open the HTML file indianheritage.html, modify the UL tag and UL type equal to square. In place of circle, you give square to create square bullets before the list item. Save the file and view it in the web browser. Thereafter, in HTML file indianheritage.html, modify the UL tag as UL type equal to circle. First give square, then circle to create a circular bullets before the list item. Save the file, view this one in the web browser. Keep those bullets that you like best for to list. Now creating ordered list. An ordered list is a list where items are in specific order and need to be numbered. This kind of list can be used to list the steps involved in the procedure. The rules to make this list are: HTML title, HTML ordered list, then title close, H1 simple ordered list, /H1. Inside body you will write OL, then LI Sri Lanka, India, Japan, then LI. LI need to be closed or you cannot close that one, then OL close. In this way you can give unordered list item tag. Ordered list is enclosed with OL/OL tag. Each item in the list given with the help of LI tag. So the OL tag has two main attributes: type and start attribute. Type attribute allow us to choose the numbers, alphabets, Roman numbers in the list item. It can have 5 values, numbers 1, A, small letters I, capital Roman and small Roman. Start attribute allow us to indicate from which number we want to start the list. Suppose you want to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, the start attribute. So OL type equal to, this is the syntax. You can write down the syntax. OL type equal to 1 or A or small a, capital I, small I, start equal to start value. Li list item 1, Li list item 2, then OL close. So this is the syntax of ordered list. In ordered list you have to specify start and type attribute, which type you want to use. You want to use small letters or A, or you want to use capital letter A, or you want to use 1 or 1. You have to write the type, which type you want to use. So example is given in page number 81. So one activity is given and one example is given in page number 80. So children, you have to do this example creating ordered list. So let us now create a new HTML file by the name orderedlist.html to understand the use of ordered list for creating ordered list. The steps are: body BG color, you can give the background. BG color stands for background color. Text equal to black. Paragraph align equal to center. Heading 1, font size, you want to write the font size equal to 6. Color maroon. List of my favorite books. Now HR width equal to 80%, size 2, color maroon, means one line. HR stands for horizontal line, so it will display one line. HR width, horizontal rule width equal to 80%, size equal to 2, color equal to maroon. And B stands for bold, font face veranda, color equal to navy or size 3. Now OL type equal to 1. Your list will appear as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start 1. Suppose you want to start with 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can write start 2, start 3, start 4, start 5. Then Swami and the friends, midnight children, Robinson, anything you can give in the list. Then OL close, body close, HTML close. So in this way you can create a ordered list. So children, you have to do this example given on page number 80, and one activity is given in page number 81. So you have to do that one. Open blank file, type the text and HTML code as shown here. I have explained you. Save the file name by orderedlist.html. Type OL tag as shown to create the ordered list type numbers from 1 to list your favorite books. Save the notepad file in the web browser like you can see, then right click, then you can view the output. So one activity is given. So creating more ordered list. Modify the OL tag to start the above created list from 4. You will write there start type equal to 4. Modify the OL tag in the above created HTML file to create an ordered list from A. So you can modify from A. If you want to start from 4, you can write modify the OL tag in the above created an HTML file to create order list from A. Now modify the OL tag to start the list from Roman numerals. So today I have explained you about ordered list, unordered list. Now one more list I will explain you, definition list. So definition list is an indented list of items or their definition. So here we will use 3 types of definitions. Entries in a definition list do not have any bullet mark or number in front of them. The tags used for definition list are 3 tags are used: DL, DD and DT. So what are the full form? DL tag creates a definition list. It is given in page number 81. Then DL tag, DT definition tag, definition term you like to define, and DD tag is used to give the description of the definition term mentioned in the DT tag. You can see here DT type of term you would like to define, DD type of items, definition you like to use, dt definition term milk, then white cold drink, dd definition description, clear, then dt coffee black hot drink. So in this way you can define the DL tag. So one example is given in page number 81. So children, you have to do this, that example. So syntax, first you will write DL, DL stands for definition list, then DT definition term, then DD definition description, DT term 2, then DD. To perform the following activity given in the example. Now activity is given in page number 81, creating a definition list. Create a new blank file in notepad, write the HTML code as given in page number 81. So HTML head, title, then definition list. In title should be definition list, body bg color equal to red, you can see the output, font face equal to veranda and color equal to yellow. Now DL you will start, then dt abacus, you will write about abacus, the definition term is abacus, then definition description, the first calculating device invented by humans. So this is the description. Now second term tt analog, term is analog, definition description, you will describe about analog. So continuously variable signals or data related to a physical quantity, this is the description, then dt. Then third term barcode, barcode, then you will explain about barcode, black and white strips which contains coded information, computer. Term is over. Now third term computer, then dd you will describe. So you can see in the output, one term is given, one description is given, and you have to start with dl and you have to end with dl. Now see, dl has been ended, then body has been ended, then html. So this is the code for definition list. So children, you have to create this blank file in notepad, then you have to save this file by giving your name.html, or you can give definition list.html and view the file in web browser. So today I have explained you about ordered list, unordered list, definition list. I hope you have understood all the terms, and unless and until you will practice HTML practicals codings you will write, you will not able to understand. So this all the codings you have to practice in your notebook. All the codings I have explained you, I have given you. So you have to practice all the codings in your notebook. Then you have to write the terms to learn of this chapter. It is given in page number 92. And one page number activity, first activity we have done in book, page number 76. And last activity, which is given all the activity, two activities like practicals. So children, you have to do that practical in your desktop or laptop, anywhere. You have to create this practical, save those files, create a folder in your name, save those files in your folder. So that's all for today. See you in next class.